Hey everybody, it's Improbable Wargaming here to do lots more stuff. Like normally tonight we would be doing a live battle report, but tonight Kyle's sick and we got a foot of snow outside. Not exactly safe to get around, but we're gonna make do with that by simply painting. Because I got 9 days to LVO. Holy cow, it snuck up way too fast. So I've got a lot more work to do. So might as well focus on painting right now and see how it goes for sure. But if you're new here, hit the like, the subscribe, leave a comment. If this is after the fact, if it's current, hang out with me in the chat. Let's talk, let's have fun, and get some models painted and talk about LVO and other fun stuff. And then check out our affiliate links below. We use primarily Monument Hobbies paint with a little bit of GW mixed in here and there. Of course, we've got a little bit of Vallejo as well, but mostly Monument Hobbies. As you can see, I've got this lovely Monument Hobbies case that I love very much. And so let us dive in and start painting more of my beautiful Tetras. Lots of extra stuff to do today. Today, we're going to be painting the white onto this bad boy. So let's see what we can do. And, this thing's acting funny. There we go. Let's go, Tao. Hey, Mark Strong. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming to hang out. Ooh, maybe a little more water in this. Today I made sure I brought plenty of water so we don't run into the problem last night where it was like couldn't make my wet palette more wet. But that's okay. We made it work. I'll tell you what, this titanium white is very thick and I like it. This is one of those whites that you could do you could honestly get away with one coat, and I like that. But I think two is probably safer. So, hey, it's all my favorite homies hanging out. How's everybody doing? Good to see all of you. Don't mind me while I try to get some towel work done here, right? But like I said, sadly, no game tonight. Can't be helped with all the snow that came and the fact that our buddy Kyle is vomiting. So no game tonight. And like I said, 9 days to LVO. Holy cow, it's coming up way too fast. I'm going to have to really just make sure I'm painting a lot. And I have the time, so I need to do it. Do it. But how's everyone else doing? How is everyone else? Hopefully doing well. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm doing, right? That's the whole point of the hobby and hang. Hopefully you're doing some hobby in too. And I'll do my best to constantly check the chat. So feel free to harass me as much as you want. It's not really harassment anyways. There we go. You know, the only bad thing about having all these pets is they sure like getting hair on my models. Even in the room that they're really not allowed to come into. These boogers always get me. Oh, that hair's moving. Can I get you? Tell me. I'm going to have to just mess my paint job up to get this damn hair out of here, aren't I? Oh, well. There we go. Now go back over it. Oh, it's still there. It's the hair attack. Oh, no. This is going to get worse. I'm going to stop. It's going to make the model look 1,000 times worse if I keep doing this. Weird. Getting lost in painting and Boulder's Gate. Haha, I got you. How is Boulder's Gate? I mean, obviously, if you're getting lost in it, you must be loving it. For me, I've just been playing so much Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise as of late. Really excited about Monster Hunter, that's coming, the new one coming out in 2025. So a lot of the community is because we're all back in Monster Hunter World now. Oh, I'm being messy, people. I'm going to have to do even more cleanup after this. Okay. I'm going to move on to the next section while this thing thinks about kicking me in the butt. Hope you guys are having a great time in Las Vegas. I was looking forward to meeting you at the RTT in Cedar Rapids on the 20th, maybe next time. Yeah, Thomas Mullen, we'll meet you the next time for sure. I think, we're going to have a great time at LVO. I'm going to be posting lots of pictures from LVO. There's going to be a lot of release information coming out from LVO, just like it was last year with Warhammer Fest. So I'm glad I'm going to be there for that. We're going to do some live footage, live videos from there and post them up. Well, maybe not live, but we might do pre-recorded. I don't know how much time I'll have on, Friday, Saturday, because I'll be in a lot of games. But then Sunday, unless somehow I manage to get into the finals, I will be just creating lots of content and And my friend Adrian from Tabletop Titans will be there, and of course many other good friends. And so I'm really just excited to see all the homies. I believe even Monument Hobbies is going to be there, so that's going to be cool. I haven't seen them in a while. Be nice to touch base with my sponsor, right? And see how they're doing. Okay, what do you guys think of that little white and black for the front? I think that looks pretty dope. And then, oh, that's right, I got a little bit more to do in the back. I wanted to do a little more over here. Now to be careful. La 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 la. Gosh, this is how I know I've been out of practice. My brush control is not bad, but it's not what it usually is. Yeah, Monster Hunter is awesome, dude. I'm a huge fan. I'm glad you get back in there and really just get my time into the game again. The only, like, I've beaten, like, all the monsters in the game. So now it's just like, but there's the Altron one. I still need to, like, really just beat him a lot more than just the I think I only beat him once, and I was like, wee, I'm out of here. And I was like, never again. But now I really want to get his full armor set, you know, and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So we got that. Let's do this. This will be fun. I'm just going to be using some weird whites everywhere, right? Like, here you go, GW. 3 colors. Man, once this is all done, I got to go back over with the red. And then, of course, once I do all of that and get everything cleaned up, I'm going to varnish this, and then I'll go through these lines and give them a little love, if you will. Okay, we're going to leave that be, but that's looking pretty tight. Yep, just get another layer of paint in a bit. And let's see. What's your favorite creature to fight in Monster Hunter there, Mark? That's my big question. I can honestly say Fatalis was not my favorite, but I'm glad that I got a chance to beat him twice and then be happy. Okay, we'll have to hit that with some more black as well. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, Steven. Getting a little sloppy again. Let's see here. But I'm super excited because I've got this RTT this weekend coming up on Sunday that I'm really excited to be playing in. So, that should be good. Okay, so we got... Oh, I forgot about the front. Forgot about the front. Finish the front, right? Okay. Thomas Mullen, what army do you play again? I don't remember if I know or not, but I'm going to ask. There it is. Let me know. God, I'm a shaking machine. No one has ever accused me of being a great painter, so, you know, but I'm better than the average person, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I've never really compared. Don't do that. Well, I guess I'm going around with some black, cleaning up some of these little mistakes, but that's okay. Oh, man. Dude, like, it's funny because I bought my LVO ticket the moment they became available because they sell out so fast. And it's just crazy to me that, you know, now it's turning into this, like, big reveal time and all that. So, oh, you know what I realized? I will have to break out black because I want to add black into those little areas right there. So there you go. There's another reason to go back with the black. But I think, oh, goodness. Yeah, that's a good one. I like Lunestra as well as one of my favorite. And then I guess if I was to claim one that's like really an ultimate fight for me, I really like the Nergigante, not the original fight, but the new raged one. That one's pretty cool. If we got Ruinous Nergigante, I believe is what he's called off the top of my head. And he's a fun fight too. But yeah, Teostros, I remember I was scared of him when I first started playing against him. You know, a lot of parties would get wiped with that big explosion he did and all that. So it's good to not have to deal with that anymore. Let's see, white, and black. What do you guys, I think I'm going to do black accents in here, I think was what I'm going to do. So I'll have a little more black than the 2 stripes, but that's kind of my plan. I was tempted to go to this one at Jay's as well, but first Kern Games is my LGS, so I wanted to prioritize them. Dark Angels are my primary army, and I have Crimson Fist and Tyranids. Very nice. Ooh, I almost forgot something. No, very nice. That's a good selection of armies, you know. So cool. Let's see here. Right now, I have all of the Xenos except for Tyranids and Necrons. So that is where I land at this moment. I don't feel like Tyranids are really my style, and I know Necrons are not my style, so I don't see myself getting into them at all. But that's just me. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, I'm. Also, are you still running triple Devilfish Breachers? If so, how do you like them versus 2? So that's a great question. The answer is yes, I'm still running them in 3s, right? I really like 3 Devilfish with 3 Breacher Squads and 3 Cadre Fireblades. I find that it gives me, with 3 of them, I get the flexibility to be more aggressive, right? So if, let's say I go second, my opponent, or even, my opponent comes up and takes the middle, I can come in and hammer them right away, and then kind of hammer them for 3 turns. And by that 3rd turn, if things are continuing to go well, then my force is lurching forward and cleaning up the what's left of my enemy, or my opponent, if you will. And so that's kind of where I am. I found that 3 is just really a sweet spot for them. No, not more than that, that's for sure. But 3 magic. Is for sure. What about you? Are you still a big fan of? Are you still a proponent of 2, or what are you thinking? Okay, let's get back here. But yeah, for this, at least right now, unless Tau get heavily nerfed, Tau are going to be my army for, as far as I'm concerned, for the rest of 10. Just like what I was with Harlequins for all of 9th, it'll be the same way. For this, because GSC right now, I love GSC, but man, they got hammered. There are going to be at least 3 Necron armies at the RTT on the 20th. I think they are really cool, so I hope I get to play against one. Yeah, you get to play against one, I'm sure. Especially if you're winning. If you win your first game and you haven't played them already, you're probably going to see them in the next round, and I suspect they'll be in the finals over there. So yep, should be way cool. And then if there's another RTT up there, I'll come up, especially if there's nothing competing with my attention, if you will. I keep using 2. Have been thinking of upgrading 3. Upgrade to 3. I'm telling you, they are awesome. And then even if the meta right now falls off with them, in Tau list, they'll come back around. Oh man, I'm just putting down my brushes for the evening. No worries, man. We were gonna have the stream tonight, but like I said, with for you, because I know you're an Iowan, we got so much snow over here where I live. Like, we're at a foot of snow, and then Kyle is very sick. He picked up a bug from his children, and so we weren't gonna see him no matter what tonight. So, I mean, I was a thought actually to play by myself. Play me versus Votan. I could break out my Votan army. And we just do that. But I think that, I don't know what'll happen. That'd be hilarious. Maybe that'll be a thing I do next week or something. If somebody can't come, I'll just play myself. It'll be like when you play chess, right? Let's see. Hopefully everyone's doing well tonight, though. Good to see you tentative, if I didn't say that already. Oh, man, I'm going to have to really clean up. But, yeah, getting this work done. I think for now on, I'm going to have to, paint every day, not just for the stream. But yeah, it just stinks that with all the snow we got and all that, and then like I said, I got a text from Kyle at 8 in the morning going, dude, I'm vomiting. I'm like, what the heck did you eat, bro? Yeah. Okay, we'll have to clean up all these guns that I'm messing up. But otherwise, good. We got all that. That's looking good. Did we miss anything here? Nope, looking good. I've just seen some channels doing solo games like that. Have you? Oh, interesting. I've never even occurred to me to do it. Not that it's a bad idea. It's just different. I don't know if anyone can handle just me. Well, I guess never mind. I take that back. Maybe they can. Watch me get all the rules wrong on both armies. I finally almost got all the rules figured out for Tau. I'm just getting used to them, and and all that. Okay, I'm liking that. Mainly explains thought process. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's a good point. That's an excellent point. Man, Kyle and I have been so busy prepping for LVO and stuff. Those kind of videos haven't even occurred to myself to do, but that's a good idea. Thanks for telling me about it. You know, because I'm going to be really ramping up the content that I'm doing, not just beyond this month, but this month I'm definitely going to be creating a lot of videos, a lot of live streams. But then, like I said, I need to also create some shorts and stuff, and some long format videos as well for after the fact. Oh man, come on. I keep finding, oh no, come on. Yeah. Keep finding these little friendly dog hairs, you know. If my dogs aren't being nice to me, their hairs are. Come on. Oh well, we accept our fate as it is. I've been trapped inside today. Haven't seen snowplow since last night. Wow. Yeah. I'm lucky in the regards of living on a street with you know, the school. So that helps, but it was pretty bad out there. My neighbor was plowing, you know, about not 2, but maybe noonish. And by time it was about 6 o'clock, it didn't even look like he plowed. Or not plowed, but snow blowed his yard. So just some craziness. So I guess while we're all inside stir crazy for most of us that are in Iowa, we can paint and chill and talk all that. Is there anything you guys want to see from LVO while I'm there? Anything that I can take pictures of and share in the Discord or make videos of that you'll be interested in? I will do my best. My goal is to try to see if I can meet Duncan Rhodes, because I didn't meet him last time at LVO. I'm hoping this time I will. You know, because usually he's got a class, and then he's got his courses, his product line that we all know about, and all that. So it'll be really nice just to meet the legend himself. Damn, dude. Maybe just, I want to say it again. Damn, my little redheaded dog left more hair than I realized. Let's see. And then tentative, what were you painting when, as you said, you were just putting your paintbrushes down? What were you painting? There we go. What have I done? Bad things, of course. Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna have cleanup for days. Okay, so I've got to paint a Tau Commander, these guys, and one Sky Ray in time for LVO. So focus, right? What do you got here? What's good, everyone? Good to see you, Golda. Nice to have you here. The ice was worse than snow there. Bad enough for half a slip. Oh, wow. Hey, Rex, could you do some shorts showing gaming area and vendors? Yes, I can definitely do that. I will do that for you without question. So I will. That's a good idea. So I'll get in there and I'll show and all that. So yes, you got it. Not a problem. Okay, let's see here. Any other requests from anybody else? Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. I think now that we've got the LVO thing going on, we can actually play some of the LVO specific missions, I guess, too. At some point, could be cool to see that. Yeah. I hear you. Oh, let's see here. Huh. I love when you watch some of these artists that, you know, because they have such good brush control. It's like effortless for them when they're painting. They're like do do do, and that's always the coolest. You see someone's truly been painting a lot when they can just make everything look effortless, right? Any ideas for the event exclusive models will be? Well, I think we're gonna finally get insight into the Kroot Hound Beast thing that we saw. Potentially the, you know, like I said, the Custodes new model. There's rumors that there'll be a Kroot only box with all new models, right? So that's gonna be amazing. I'm super excited about that. They're talking about there being a potential new Custodes box with new models in that. So I wonder how many Forge World models we might see come across from the Custodes line, right? Because I don't know if they're going to be new models or just models that are finally coming into plastic, right? So for the Kroot, it sounds like it's going to be just new stuff mixed with some updated models. And then Custodes, I don't know much. Of course, I'm not a big banana fan as it is. I need, let's see, I need to find some old MK3 helmets. Ran out. Oh boy. Well, go over to, the best thing to do is go on to eBay and then type in that Mark suit, and then and just, type bits. There you go. That's where I'm looking for, bits. And then when you do that, someone will have what you're looking for. Gosh darn it, Steven, you're so sloppy. Sloppy. Okay, let's see. Okay. The second round of white will be going around. Okay, let's see. Are the Frontline gaming mats are terrain any good? Now I have a full set of Frontline gaming terrain over here. I like it. It was easy to put together. It looks good, but you have two choices. You can save some money and paint your own, or you can spend a little and have it already painted for you. Now I would recommend, depending on how much you like painting terrain and all that you get it already painted. That's kind of what I wish I did. But at the same time, I do like the smell of it because it's wood, really fragrant wood. But outside of that, I like it a lot. Their mats are great. I mean, that's all we use on the stream is Frontline gaming mats at this time. We don't have a mat sponsor as it is, but Frontline's got some great maps or mats, and I like using them. GW has some you can only get at GW tournaments, but they are not cheap. But they are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So there you go. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to get anything from Frontline Gaming's for their mats or terrains if that was going to be ultimately what I'm, if you're asking. I wouldn't hesitate one single iota or one single bit, whatever. So let's go. Okay. Don't mind me focusing here. I think the hardest part about, like I said, the hardest part about painting on stream is that I'm chatting at the same time and multitasking, which can make it hard, right? Because then little errors can happen, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. Oh, any other good questions, my friends? Rex. Let's see here. Hey, well, I'm getting there. I think I'm painting faster than I did last time, right? Oh, there we go. I have to do a GoFundMe for everything, right? OnlyFans. Watch Steven paint poorly. Do you like to watch bad painters paint? Come to my OnlyFans channel. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. A little bit of squish that out. Man, I will tell you though, this freaking Monument Hobbies paint just flows so. Oh no! I touched it with a brush. Okay, either way, it flows really well. I'm a big fan of it. I got to get better brush control and stop stabbing my models, like I just did there. Get out of my way, little guys. Okay. Ooh, Mullen, let's see what you got here. I've only seen the mission videos, and Kyle did covering mission mean either get more of those videos up. Yeah, we went. I wish we could have them up before LVO. The problem is with Kyle was really busy with Worlds, and then a lot of other family stuff coming up, so we really haven't been able to expand on the videos. The plan is to, and I think once we get back to LVO, things will calm down a bit, so then we will be able to start doing it. I gotta tell Kyle to stop sharing food with his kids so he stops getting sick with them. But yeah, we'll definitely. Oh my gosh, Steven. But yeah, we'll definitely. I really like those. No, I'm glad you like them, and we definitely need to get more up. That's for sure. I mean, the fundamentals of those videos are there, right? So using that knowledge you gained from that, and then of course, if you were in our Patreon side, we have the Patreon additional tactical stuff we talk or we talk with them. So there's definitely the information out there that can help you one way or the other. But I think for the most part, even though we will be creating more of those videos, I think you can draw a lot from just the ones we've done so far. But we definitely get back to it, I promise. Let's see here. Going. I wonder if it throws all of us into the commercial at the same time. There's my big question, right? Does it? Does it? Does it? Gosh. Okay. There you go. Yeah, there's just dog hair all over my models. I just gotta accept it. Okay. At least this is the last round of the first round, right? Okay. And more commercials. There we go. Let's see here. La 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 la. Let's see here. But what else you got? I'm loving the. But yeah, we'll get back to it. Like I said, we'll get back to it. It would have been nice to get them up right off the bat, right? But what are you gonna do? Okay, so there's that. Oh, you dirty bugs. Ooh, another one. Really like those. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's see here. There it is. I'm so sloppy. You gotta remember just more tip and less of what I'm doing, right? Just the tips, people. There's a joke I heard not too long ago where this comedian was a Filipino comedian, I believe, was usually what he says he is. But either way, the point is that he made this joke where he said he was going to start a sex ed column for Christians called Just the Tips. And I love that joke. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. First round of white is complete. Let's do a little brush cleaning. As a man who has wolf dogs as pets, dog fur everywhere is a fact of life. No, I agree. I've had dogs my whole life, but it's only been in the last, few years that I've really noticed it getting involved in my painting. I guess it's more because, I'm painting, here. Like sometimes I paint in other locations and stuff and whatever. So, drinking some lovely tea today. Okay, I got that brush all clean and wet. Let's go back and do it again. Round 2, second coat. I guess if I had a criticism of every white paint is you always need a second coat, but this titanium one is not very bad at all. Okay. Snow, how are you doing? How's work treating you and all that? And as always, thanks for being here. Once I hit these guys with a wash, right, all this hard work will be for naught, maybe? Nah, it'll all be good. There we go. There it is. There we go. Man. This year I didn't get to do falconry. I was just too busy with the stream and working, Monday through Friday. My goal is that I'm going to be switching jobs here soon and going back to just working 3 days a week. I really do enjoy my hobby time, and working 5 days a week, as a nurse is more stressful than working 3. Still full-time hours, right? But it's just full days, and then you get a bunch of days off, right? And that's what I want. So I'm going to go back to that. Thought working in more of a 9 to 5 job would be what I wanted, but it is not. Definitely not. There we go. Dude, that white looks way better now. Okay. I was trying to. Oh, I never noticed. I missed. Look at this. I missed this whole engine. This whole engine. I missed it. I got to do that. So that's hilarious. Probably do that tomorrow when I'm on the stream. Let's see. Living and working as well. Get a head of security who actually understands what security does. Feel that, yeah. Which part do you feel there, buddy? Are you talking about the 3 days a week versus 5? Because yeah, I'm not into that no more. That was a poor choice that I learned. It might be good for some nurses, but it ain't good for this nurse. I'm too feral to be around people all the time. Oof. That's probably what I should have done here. Is I should have done the white before the silver on that part, but it's okay. That's what cleanup's for. Ooh, look at that. A little bit of white there, good there. Did I get that on this spot? Yes, I did. 3 versus 5. I do 4 on the ambo, and I like still hot. Yeah, I got you, dude. I wonder what it'd be like to be a nurse on an ambulance. I don't know if they even hire nurses for that. I've never looked into it. You know, as someone who I have ER experience and stuff, but I don't know if that's something they want on an ambulance, or is it just EMTs? I know the flight nurses, right? Like when they're going up on the helicopter, we got them, but yeah, my wife would kill me if I became a flight nurse. She'd be like, "What the f, bro? You trying to die?" Okay, but you know, hey, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Okay. I'm working 4 days, all nights for the next month. Woo! That sounds like fun. I used to do nothing but night shifts when I was a new nurse. Sometimes I miss it because honestly, I'm not a huge fan of having lots of staff around. Like, I'd rather just have it quiet and calm than to have like a whole bunch of managers around. I feel like managers just always getting in the way, especially like I've had a lot of micromanaging nurse managers, and I hate that. I'll tell you what, I hate that a lot. Oh, let's clean up this one. This one looks terrible. I'm just a medic. Hey, you're not just anything, my friend. Work on ground, CC control, and nurses. I love it. Nice. Yeah. Nah, EMTs are our boss. They're important. Just like the CMAs, CNAs, LPNs, RNs. Everybody's valuable. Even the doctors, and only if they're not jerks. I've met a lot of nice doctors, but I've also met some old school nasty ones. If that makes any sense. Okay. Don't do that, Steven. Oh, I'm just gonna knock models all over the place. Okay. Let's see. 10 of you still hanging out, or did you already vanish? You're like, no battle report. I'm out of here. Okay. There we go. And then now this. For sure. Yeah. It always drives me crazy, right? Because some people like to think, well, I'm a nurse, I'm better than others, or whatever, right? But the reality is that we're a team. Everybody's working together in concert to make sure we save lives, make people more comfortable, etc. Right? So that is what we do. We don't always get appreciated for it, that's for sure. But we sure as heck save lives. Let's see here. Okay, you're done there. Let's go back here and take a peek. That looks actually pretty good. You're there. Okay, so those 3. I don't know. I might do a third coat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that white's good, but a third coat wouldn't be a bad idea. Third coat would probably be wise. I know I saw somebody post a comment there. I will be right with you. Okay. I have a big respect for EMTs and trauma meds. Okay. You aren't just medic. You are a frontline person. Yeah. Dude, I remember being in front line when I was a hospice nurse, and going into people's homes and all that, wearing spacesuits and whatnot because of COVID. And we had a lot of COVID patients coming to our care, so it was seeing a lot of people leave this world because of COVID. Let's see here. And not all of them were old or obese, like people say. Even though people like to emphasize it's just that. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what we got here. I've got the 40K app tabletop battles, and I printed off my own index cards. Do you have any recommendations for things to bring to a tournament? Well, of course. I mean, do you want me to name off the obvious stuff? Like, are you like if you're talking about a big tournament, like where I'm going to, just make sure you got your dice, of course. Make sure you got your measures. Obviously, make sure you got your army. Duh, the usual stuff. I have traveled literally across the pond to England with my army, and I've traveled to Vegas a few times with my army. And what I recommend is a good travel case. That's why I love my A case, because I've literally taken my Harlequins all the way back to where they were made, in England, and I've taken them a lot of other places, and they are still in great shape. Once in a while, something gets broken, but it's usually my own fault versus my case. So I would say that for sure. But yeah, I mean, make sure you got all the things you would need for playing a game of Warhammer, plus an excellent transporting case, and you'll be ready. Don't forget your clothes, the easiest thing to forget. Try to go with friends so that way you can cut in the price, right? Like when I go with people and I'm sharing a hotel, that saves a lot. Make sure hopefully you can handle someone who's a snorer, because if you can't handle someone who snores, then then make sure you get your own room and don't save any money. But it kind of comes up to you, right, on that end. But no, have fun. That's ultimately the biggest thing I'm going to tell you when you go to a big event is have fun. You're going to meet a lot of new people, especially if the GTs, right? Because a lot of big names will come out to them if they're the bigger events, which is great. You're going to meet, if you start getting very active and competing, you're going to start seeing the same faces, but not just in your community, but the GTs, and it makes it a lot of fun because you're like, oh, I wonder if I'll see so and so, or I wonder, and that just adds to the event. Because for me, it's I don't know, I'm not in a place yet to win. I think GT. I'm definitely in a place to win RTTs, and I've won, RTTs, but it's but more looking. I want to try to now punch up and get the wins in the GT side of it. So that's where I'm aiming, and it's just me working on getting better, right? And being all that, because the GTs are all about endurance, right? If you think 3 games in one day is bad, imagine having to do it, 2-3 days in a row, right? That's where that separates the men from the boys, if you will, and okay, down to the last one. Let's clean that brush up a little bit. But personally, like, I don't use the app for scorekeeping. I'm old school in that way. I like having a little sealed piece of paper that you can write on and then erase, if you will. So I often do that as my kind of solution for scorekeeping. One thing I have learned, and I will pass along, never let your opponent keep the score by themselves, right? Because we want to think the best of people, right? And I'm just like that as well. I want to think that people are not going to do anything sneaky, but keep your own score. Talk with your opponent about the score as you're going. You won't be able to do that as much when you're first one because you're going to be nervous and trying to make sure you finish in time and all that. But once you get into the groove, like I said, make sure you're keeping your own score. Don't trust anyone else, and have a good time. So that is what I recommend for sure. Plus, if you watch your own score, then you can see, what you do you need to push harder to get more points? Are you well in the lead and you're just working on denying your opponent's points while you're kind of pushing ahead for the win? These things are important to keep track of. When you're keeping track of your score, you kind of are able to keep track of what you need to do next, right? Because if you don't, then you're going to find yourself suddenly going, oh no, I'm like 30 points behind and I have no idea what to do next, right? Because if you're managing small points deficits, that's better than finding out you're really sunk in a hole and you can't do anything. So keep that in mind. Let's see what we got here. Yo, Mr. Anderson. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Just here painting up a storm because sadly Kyle is sick today, and got tons of snow outside. So today is all about continuing my painting as I get ready for LVO. So good to see you. Okay. let's see here. We got to touch up a little bit more, and then we'll decide if I'm going to do a third coat of white, which probably will. So, okay. There's that. How you doing, Mr. Anderson? Anyways, that's why I don't play competitive only tournaments. I go to the Hemo related ones. Okay. I mean, that's cool. I mean, everyone's different, right? You can go to competitive and have a good time. I mean, look at Kyle and I. Like the last time him and I played on stream, right, which was Sunday, kind of an impromptu one, we were playing very competitive, very seriously. For if you look at the table, it was a very serious game, but we were still having a good time talking and chatting it up, right? You can do both. You can have a great time and be competitive. For me right now, I'm trying to get better at, get more wins and kind of push, forward as a player. I want to get my win rate to like 70%, and kind of land in that beautiful spot right there. But that's not for everyone, right? So, whatever works best for you. Drenching my 1,000 Suns, nice. Mm-hmm. Very nice. I think I have an idea for this guy. I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking like with this guy, this Tau Commander. I've got here, let me go grab it. I'll be right back so you can see this. This is something that Brandon made for me as a little gift, if you will. And it kind of matches up a little bit with Farsight's. So if you see like this is a little tree. And so my goal is to get him here. I was thinking about putting him on a flight stand so he kind of hovered. But I'm almost wondering if maybe I have him like kind of standing here, but then I put like an orc or something underneath him, so he's kind of like lurching off of an orc or something. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But Brandon made that for me for my for my Cold Star, and I'm like super grateful for that. Okay, let's get that brush out of there before Travis sees. He get mad at me. He gets mad when I leave my brushes in the water. He's like, dude, why do you have nice brushes if you can do that? It's like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. At least they're not Opus brushes. Holy cow, they're really expensive. I'm talking to a couple of my friends who use Monument Hobbies and Opus brushes. They said they're about the same, so I would rather just save a little bit here and there, right? Okay. So we got the whites on. Now it's just make sure there's no crazy cleanups there. And then once we're done, I'm thinking, God, they look really good. I might do a third coat after I do the wash and everything to bring the color up. I think we will definitely get some of this black back in there and clean up a little bit of that. I think I got a few things to do, right? Where should we go? We still got that one engine to finish. Where are you? How's it that I saw it for a second? Now lost it. There it is. I'm gonna fix this one engine that I totally missed. And then we'll kind of go from there. Let's get some lead belcher mixed in with my silver. And we'll see. I enjoy to be there and walk around, talk to people. I just don't play back-to-back games like that. Oh, I got you. I like that base idea. No, I hear what you're saying. The nice thing is you can go to those events and they will... what's going on here? Everything's up, right? We're still streaming. Or did something go weird? I can't tell anymore. Looks like we're still up and going, right? Can you guys see me, hear me? Or am I just no, okay. It's weird when you look at the video, it's a little behind, right? It's like 30 seconds behind. And for a second it looked like I was frozen and I got worried, but we're good. Okay. Let's get this engine done, mix up some paint. And if you're wondering what I'm doing over here, I'll just pull it over. This is my wet palette. You can see I really like using up a lot of space. Getting some of my silver ready, as you can see. You don't have to buy a wet palette, by the way, for those who are wondering. You can easily pick up a wet, make your own wet palette from, like get yourself like a little container, fill it with, what the heck I'm thinking of, whatever this stuff is called. I suddenly can't think. My wife loves it, paper towels. And, and you can use the paper towels for your wet palette. So you don't have to do what I'm doing here. Oh, look at this, man. I really just stopped working on this part, didn't I? Holy cow. Get back in there. Try not to make a big mess. Here, I saw somebody post something. I'll look in just a second. Okay, underneath is looking a lot better. Okay. Yep, looking good. And then make sure, since this silver is kind of my own concoction, I got to go over the rest of the silver areas with a little bit of it just to make sure that everybody kind of matches up. But there we go. Engine is good. You still on? What do you mean you still on? I enjoy being there. It's good to see so many of you guys and gals all here. Whoever, I really appreciate y'all coming to hang out with me. It's actually very nice. Keeps me motivated. Oh, let's see. Okay, black. Go back to the black. But because yeah, I can kind of go inside here and hit like the floors maybe a little black. I don't know if that's a little extra that I don't need to do. I just saw, gosh darn it. I just saw some silver I missed, so I'll go, at least I have some silver still. I found red Warden Mark III profiles. I think I'll give those a go. Yeah, go for it. I mean, there's a lot of ways to get what you want, right? So just whatever works best for you, bro. There we go. Make sure everything else that needs silver is hopefully officially done now. There we go. Yep. Okay. A little bit more here. It's amazing how you can find like a detail that you missed even after you looked over it multiple times. There we go. Okay. When you asked if we're still streaming. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I appreciate you, I can never say this right. I feel like Javier. Either way, good to see you. Okay, so let's clean up some black, then clean up some red, and then we'll wash this bad boy. Let's see if we can get that all done tonight, right? That's the big question at hand. Can we do it all or not? Boom. Okay. Drink a little more of my tea. That was the one thing, like when I went to England, I fell in love with tea. Like my wife was with me, which was great, right? I mean, she was doing her own like side vacation while I was doing mine, and at Warhammer Fest, and we went out to a little tea place, and holy cow, I was like, wow. That's all the best way I can put it. It was just wow. So good. So now I just make English tea at home here, even though tea also means lunch, so that's kind of cool too. I love food in England. I know there's some people that say it's bad, but at least up north, that food was good. We had a little bit of food in London, bleh, never again. But well, maybe not never, but we were very, very disappointed. Let's just put it that way. Very disappointed. We would try to avoid that in the future. There we go. Fix up any of this. Fix up any of that. Get some black over here. But yeah. Monroy. I like that even better. But hey, so Monroy, Snow, and let's see who else is here. Rick, what is your favorite model that you've ever painted, built, played with, whatever? Lore-wise, what is your favorite, model that you think you're into right now? Let's see here. Keep going. Let's keep painting. Let's keep painting. Painting. Okay. Okay, that's looking good. Good. Take off. No, you son of a gun. Oh, well, we'll fix that later. Because why? I guess we're definitely doing a third coat of white now. Oh, favorite model? Let me think. Yes, think. Tell me, sir. Tell me. While I continue to do this. Okay, go underneath. Get this little area here. Funny. But for those who are wondering, like the guy who really inspires me to paint is my buddy Travis, who's in our Discord and he used to help me make content. He is a lot of fun to paint with and all that. What do we got? I personally love the D&D Wizards. Okay, my minis, they're cheap and yeah, no, I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. That 100% makes sense, So yeah, I agree with you on that. That's a good call. If you're just looking for opportunities to paint and not spend a ton of money, yeah, those D&D ones are excellent, without question. Those 3D printed ones are nice too, if you're just looking to paint. My goal is eventually I want to start working on busts, because apparently, being larger and stuff, you can really work on details and work on just experimenting with your painting and technique wise. So that just sounds like encouraging to me. What do we got? What do we got? Hands down, my Forge World Leviathan Dread, first Forge World Dreadnought I got. It was a Valentine's gift. Nice. D&D minis are also awesome for bits and kit bashing. Easy and cheap. Yep, nice. Nice. That's good. It's a good point. Very good point. I didn't even think about kit bashing wise. Oh, smart. Smart, smart, smart. Look at you. I mean, there's a whole kit bashing community out there, so that's definitely nothing wrong with kit bashing. For the longest time, GW supported it really heavily. Now it's like only kit bash with our stuff, which is the sad part, right? I don't know, man. I'm a sweaty tryharder here. I think I might have to start wearing like gloves when I paint because I'm like sweating this for some reason. Okay, let's clean you up under here. Voila. Interesting. That's just like a bit. Man, I have to tell you though, I'm really enjoying playing the Tau. I've really fallen in love with them. They lend themselves to more of my play style, so which is good. And so I'm definitely sticking with them for those who are wondering. Let's see. Okay, hopefully you guys saw that I added new areas in the chat for the Discord. So hopefully you guys like that. Are you a brush licker? Only in the beginning. Only when I first get my brush up. Otherwise, no. Typically not. That's too funny, though. Let's see here. Brush licker. Brush licker. I try to follow the whole don't eat the paint thing. It seems like a wise thing to advise people. Right? Oh, man, that's too funny, though. How about yourself? Are you a brush licker? Mother effer? Let's see here. Clean up all the white I got on my black. There we go. Oh, very nice. The second layer of black's looking good too. So I guess that was probably a wise idea. But who knows? Okay, lead paints taste like lead paints taste the best. I bet they do. Oh boy, just make sure your kids don't do it. Lead-based paints. Do we even still make those for like these products? I don't think so, at least. Oh no, I bet they were easy to paint with though. Okay. Let's keep painting. Let's keep painting. Let's see. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm thinking, what do you guys think? What do you think so far? I don't know how well you can see them, but they are currently very bright. I can definitely agree with that. But I have to say, they pop right now in my mind. So it'll be neat to see them done. Okay, let's move you guys over so I don't get confused on what I have and have not painted. Let's see. How much lead paint have you eaten there, Mr. Anderson? Or are you eating some right now? Woo! Okay. I remember my kids had a little bit of a high lead when they were young in an old house we lived in, and then but it never got to the point where we had to worry about it, but it was still a thing the doctors always bring up, right? Let's see here. Let's keep painting. Okay. I think this is the most I've painted before a tournament ever. Usually my armies are already painted for tournaments. This is one where, I've had a buddy painting part of it, I'm painting part of it, and then playing, as well with it. It's been hilarious. I've had this army for probably close to a year, but they've been like I said, they've been just sitting around collecting dust a bit, and then I asked my buddy to help me get them up and running because I'm always painting some army. Because as soon as these guys are done, and I mean, I don't know, maybe normally I finish a list and I'll stop painting that army and I'll go and work on another army, you know. But I may just keep painting until every Tau model I have is painted, and then that way when I move on to the next army, it's kind of the same thing. Like, right, my Jakari are in that kind of state where everything that was competitive that I liked during 9th painted. Everything else is needing some love. Oh, hey, I forgot about the guns. I need to get all the white off the guns. But, oh, there we go. There we go. Let's make sure all the guns are good. Ooh, this one's not. There we go. Let's see, did I get you yet? Nope. Let's see here. Okay. Well, that reminds me, I should get back in the Discord sometimes to hang out. I had fun hanging out with a bunch of you in the Discord when I would jump in the chat, you know, area. I need to do that again. I'm just like so easily distracted and stuff. You know, it's not personal when you guys don't see me or something. It's literally I'm chasing something down around and doing whatever. Okay, so that's got its extra black. That's got its extra black. Let's keep moving. Anybody painting tonight, or is it just little old me? No, Steven, don't do that. Oh, okay, well, it'll be the never-ending cleanup until I've finally got it done. Okay, there we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, looking good, looking good. Okay. Oh yeah, this is sometimes, you know, the cleanup works easy, right? Because you're gonna paint this next section a certain color anyways. So if you get a little paint in there early, it don't matter because you're just gonna paint over it. Goodness, I don't think I've ever like put so many layers of black on before, but man, it looks so good. Why not? Duncan Rhodes, your lessons have come across, and I'm learning. Okay. There you go. Get in here and clean that up. Perfect. There. Make sure I don't touch the already wet paint, right? Get the guns on here. Any more? Yeah. There we go. That's looking good. Now the next side. Oh my goodness. Dude, I had to say one thing though. I had the best experience as a father seeing my daughters out there shoveling snow. Man, I remember growing up as a kid, I was shoveling snow, you know, all the time. And I used to remember like big snowstorms. I would walk the block with my brother and we'd have our shovels and we'd be like asking people if we could shovel their, you know, their driveways and stuff for money. And that was always fun. We used to make some good money during winter. Like, no school, let's go shovel. I miss those old days. Get your own money, you know. We always bought stupid things, right? Sodas and candy, but at least we were having fun and making a little money. So I do miss those days. Let's see. Old ladies always love to help. Let's put it that way. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Oh, Steven. There we go. That's better. That actually saved it. Okay, so that's done. What the hell is that? I think I found another dog hair. Okay. There we go. Okay. Did I just... Okay, no. Even if I did, it's on the red, which I'm going to have to clean up anyway, so it don't matter. I'm going to watch where I put my fingers. Which I think I have for the most part. Okay. Looks like all the blacks are done. Let's look around, make sure. Cleaned up the blacks. Yes, yes. Yes. Whoop. Yes. And yes, make sure all the bottoms are good, right? We got to double check our work. The good thing is at the tournament, you know, when they go around giving general painting scores and stuff, they don't look at the models like I am, but still, right? But still. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're doing great. Today I feel like we got a lot of work done. And not a lot of time. This is fantastic. Gotta think though. What do we want to do now? What do we want to do now? What do you guys think? What should we do now? Like just touch up the red and then go back and touch the white up, and at that point it's like a cleanup time and get it ready for stream, if you will. A little bit there, not stream, but you know, kind of there. I got one of our buddies on the Discord printing me up some really cool bases for these, so I'm really excited about that for sure. Let's see here. Let's get a little red cleanup, and then I put out way too much black into my. Oh, I put out too much red. Well, if I need this much red, it's here. Right? I guess that's the way to look at it. Okay, grab a little water, get mixed. Make sure you thin your paints, people. Like Duncan Rhodes and everybody says, thin your stuff. So get a little bit of that, get a brush through it, get a nice tip, and then, you know, it's all about the tips, people. It's all about the tips. Okay, we're going to move these back here so we don't mix up what we got to do. Voila. We can't hold it very well if I start at the top, so let's start at the bottom. Okay. Okay, clean up. Well, the nice thing about cleanup, right, is you're not really painting in this point. It's just wherever you see a little white or something or black that doesn't belong there, you're just painting over it with your red. Give it back that good old color. There we go. Honestly, with the white, I could probably just hit this with a red wash, and it would probably clean up faster. But honestly, I'm not gonna do that. So it won't touch the silvers or anything, right? So might as well just go over it now. There we go. Honestly, this is kind of my favorite part of painting is the cleanup, just because you know you're almost done, right? It's kind of like that motivation, like, dude, I'm almost there. Getting closer by the second. Sorry, bud, bumping you. But that is where the fun comes in, right? Let's see. No one answered me, though. Nobody painting, then? I know that Tentative Gaming said he's put his brushes away, so we know that one. But I didn't know about everybody else, so sorry if I'm bugging you. Okay. And get rid of that silver. Voila. Okay. We got a little more stuff to do. Stay bad. It's like 5th round of cleanup, but that's okay. There we go. A little right there. That's good. There's what I need to clean up. Ooh, almost went with black. Okay, let's see here. Okay. That's got a lot of cleanup done, except for the top now. Yeah. Well, the good thing is my wife's going back to work tomorrow. Kids are going to school, so then we'll get to focus more on my painting tomorrow while everyone's away. I like it. Ooh, that cleaned up well. I hear a dog. Rosie, is that you? Rosie? I feel like I hear my dog in the room like wagging her tail, but I don't see her. You know? So I guess no dog surprises today so far. I was surprised she decided to run in here and visit. Usually she hangs out with her mama quite a bit. I guess she thought of me for some reason, which was sweet of her. Okay, a little bit of white cleanup right there. Okay, wonderful. Come on, Steven, don't do that. I mean, I know. Oh no. Oh well. That's why we're doing that last coat of white in a bit. Just whoopsies there. Okay. Yeah, this cleanup's gonna take a hot minute, I think. This will be the longest part of it. I gotta be super careful now. I'll try to get this right. There it goes. Steven. I get mad at myself, sorry. I'm like, whenever I make a mistake, I'm like, I don't know about y'all, but that's just how I am. I get a little annoyed when I make mistakes with my models. But that's okay. Makes you want to be better, right? Okay, so that's done. This is coming along. That's probably not the best brush technique, but that's what I'm doing anyways. Aha, I found an area that actually needed some more work. Okay. Let's look her over, make sure there's nothing missing or needs to be done. Because I believe after I get this red done, it's going to be doing the white, right? Get that white all touched up and finished. And then we'll go through and do specific areas where it's a wash. That'll be key. But ooh, there's a little black spot in a weird spot, but it's all good. Make sure I don't miss anything there. Okay. Oh, did I see a spot? I did. It's kind of like hide and go seek here. You got to keep looking until you find them all. Oh, that reminds me, when I'm done with this, when I go, like, what I'm going to be doing with the white is, if you can't see in here, but there's electronic panels and stuff, I got to go in and hit the buttons with the white so that when I go back, I can clean it up. Not clean it up, but add, some color to them, make them look beautiful. Ooh, there's a spot I need to get. Right along that edge. There it is. There we go. Okay, that one's pretty cleaned up. Let's see. Okay. So I think for now we're going to call it a night. I know you guys got a lot of things to do and you're more interested in watching me game, but I'm going to do a lot more painting during the daytime. These models will probably be wrapped up pretty soon, and then this guy will be coming on the table. But tomorrow night, my daughter and I will be playing some Kill Team, or maybe we'll just play some, well, she likes Kill Team, so we'll probably just play some good old Kill Team tomorrow night, like I was saying. And then I've got Crude Hounds to paint and a Tau Commander to paint. I guess I should put them where, and then those guys will be kind of, and then, I've got a Skyray to finish painting too. I've primed it and all that. So that's kind of the things I'm working on for the next, I'm trying to think, 4 or 5 days, right? Because I fly out to LVO on Thursday of next week, and then I fly back Monday. So there won't be any content, obviously, over the weekend that's from the studio, but we'll get stuff up for y'all. And either way, as always, this is Steven Improbable Wargaming. If you're just still here, I appreciate you so much. Hit that like, subscribe. If you're here after the fact and you're enjoying the content, or even if you're hating it, leave a comment, good, bad, in between. Appreciate you either way. And jump into our Discord and hang out. We're very nice people in there, I swear. Either way, see you next time. Bye.